Welcome back to Straight Hating Podcast.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
We're about to record episode 77.
77, y'all.
And if you haven't seen, I would encourage you to go back and look at episode 75, part 1 and part 2, episode 76, part 1 and part 2 as well.
Yes.
That way you can keep up to date, keep current with what everything that we're talking about. We're talking about certain stuff. All right, get ready to record.
Let's go.
Here's the message of the day.
Message.
Be so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too.
That's right.
Again, be so happy that when other people look at you, they become happy too. Take this message in stride and be blessed.
Yes.
Welcome back to Straight Hating Podcast.
Welcome back, welcome back.
This is episode 77.
77.
The message of the day was brought to you by Straight Hating Fashions and More.
That's right.
An online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hating. Go check us out.
Check us out.
Cop the merch.
Cop the merch.
This holiday season, get a shirt for yourself or for someone else. Get yourself a Straight Hating bag, carry bag.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? That'd be great for gifts and stuff. You know, Straight Hating carry bag. Go to straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. That's straighthatingfashionsandmore.com.
Woo-hoo!
And for the holidays, for every purchase that you make, you will get I will actually put in a double. I will put in another gift as well, another item as well.
All right.
All right. That's just for the holiday seasons. If you purchase something or you purchase several somethings, I will put an extra something in there.
A little something for the something.
So, all right. Just to say thank you and whatnot. Go to straighthatingfashionsandmore.com and straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. I'm your host, AC.
Woo!
And joining me tonight is my lovely co-host, Tasha Mack.
Hey! You already know it's Tasha Mack. Holla back. When you say my name, make sure you say it completely. That's Tasha Mack. Holla back. Let's go.
How you feeling today?
Let's go. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Feeling good today?
Yeah. I'm feeling so
right.
happy. When people see me, they'll be happy too.
That's right. You gotta remember to do that because, like energy, you know, people feed off energy. You know, you never know what life you can save. But people go through so much stuff, and they might be going through something real bad. And then if you have that positive energy, and then you feed up to them, that might just save their life.
Exactly.
You know, there's a time period. A lot of people, mental health is on the rise. It gets, everybody get triggered for different stuff. So,
right.
And people going away for holidays and all kind of stuff. So, let's be nice and kind to people, you know.
Exactly.
All right, you ready?
I'm just ready.
All right. We started on a new segment called Surviving 2025. We started this segment since episode 75. And it's a fictitious reality. It's about a fictitious reality horror movie that packed with action and thriller.
Okay.
It's going to be a setup. It's called Surviving 2025. So the actual movie starts. The show starts January 20th, 2025, when we actually see this reality show in real life. But until we get there, we'll be putting you up to date on current events that's going to take place that will start to make that January 20 scene a reality. So go back to episode 75 or 76. You'll see the beginning information, and I will continue now on this information. Now, this is for Survivor 2025. Now, this is a current event that's going on right now, and the events to come before the movie starts. According to CNN, the Bible study curriculum is now approved. Before last week, there were voting to approve it. Now it's actually approved for Texas students kindergarten through 5th grade that has a Bible study curriculum in their curriculum. They teach them Bible studies, they have a Bible study class. And it doesn't matter what faith or religion you are. I don't believe you should be forced to learn a religion just because you think that's your right religion. You got many different people.
Right.
And this is actually the melting pots. America's the melting pot. So that means you forcing everyone in your class to have a class from kindergarten to 5th grade.
Kindergarten.
Which is the most vulnerable time period to learn stuff. That's what they're going for. Kindergarten to 5th grade. So that's the whole elementary, that's the elementary right there. Because 6th grade start middle school. So that's elementary school. So that's what's going on right now.
That's crazy.
It starts in Texas.
Only in Texas.
All right. Also from CNN, Ellen DeGeneres. Did you want to add anything to that 5th grade?
Oh yeah, I was just wanting to say that back in the years they took prayer out of school. So now you're gonna have a whole class with Bible study. Like, isn't that what the churches are for? So like, how you gonna sit there and take away the church's job to teach the youth? And that job of the church was to give the youth whatever religions that their parents serve and their parents want the youth to serve, to go there and get that learning experience. Not being made to have to take up a certain religion, just like AC said. Like, I just think that's just demeaning to any other religions out there. And I just think that they should at least had a vote for, like, you know, all counties and stuff, instead of just like in the schools. It should have been like a whole state vote, maybe, like at least something else than them just being the ones like decide, like allegedly. And I just don't feel like that's right, and I just don't understand it.
You know, two things. One, you know, if you want to control your people through politics, you use religion to get the people on one accord. Mm-hmm. Two, I remember when people kept saying, like she mentioned also, we had prayer in school back in the day. I remember because I had the privilege of living in New York and South Carolina. And I saw how that worked, and they did prayer. And if you didn't participate, people say, well, it's something for people who can do it. They can encourage people. They're not going to force people. No, that was a time period they forced us. They tried to force us to put our hands on. You shouldn't force nothing, first of all. But it was very forceful in trying to teach and preach and pray in schools in the North and the South. And I remember, when I was up north, we had a lot of different people. And they were outcast. They were secretly outcast people. They tried to act like that wasn't a thing. They tried to secretly outcast people who did have different religions by doing this. Cause I remember that. People say, I remember back in the day we prayed, it was all good and whatnot. Yeah, it was probably good for you. Right. But there was other people who was not good for. And I remember those that growing up in New York and in South Carolina. It was more accepted in the South than up north, because we have more range of people up north. But it was still forced. You know, it's like, you gotta put your head on in prayer. I should have to, if I don't want to put my head on in prayer, that doesn't make me a bad person. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that from a young child. That wasn't, you know, you forcing me to pray and say something I don't want to say. Mm-hmm. Now, I have nothing against prayer. I believe in prayer. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Even as a child, I knew that was wrong, because I don't know who you are praying over me. Right. And your prayer could be prayer for something. Now think about it. Now I know it's going to a different subject, but that same Bible that we pray on, the slaves prayed and the masters prayed in the same damn Bible. So if the slaves prayed for freedom, what do you thought the masters prayed for? For freedom too? No. They prayed that you was a good slave. They prayed for you to be a damn good slave and do whatever the Bible says, because when they beat, harmed, mutilized people, they used the Bible, read the passages as they did it. They read those Bibles as they did it. And they hold it in their hand while they whipping you. And in the Bible, there's verses in there that says, be a good slave to your master, as if the same way you'll be a good servant to God, to the Lord. Now, in those words that's saying, it's like, obey your master as if you will obey the Lord. That's put those who are your slave masters as your deity, your gods. So obviously, those people who's in charge, oppressing people, they're going to believe they're gods. And to this day, they still believe they're gods over people, because by using the Bible.
Look at your president.
They're using the Bible to enslave you in your minds. Because once you slave the mind, the spirit, the soul, the body moves. And then how they do it? How they did it for many countries, for many years, for many centuries. Even throughout your history. History and the Bible, history and religion goes together. How can you control a mass of people if they don't follow the politics? Through their religion. How can you control the religion? By making them go through one religion. And if they don't do one religion, you castrate them, you take away them, you get rid of them, you jail them, you enslave them. They have to follow that one religion to keep control. It's the same control. Start from your kindergarten to fifth graders. The time period where we're most knowledgeable, we're vulnerable. We learn and take in everything.
To learn and easily to take things in and remember them.
And you train them. You train them as they're growing up. And I tell you right now, even as a youth, I was rebellious. I followed directions, but I was rebellious because I knew this was wrong. Even through history classes, I had to fail history. But I knew it didn't make sense. Because I go in class, I learn one thing, and go out in the streets, and go out in the world, and I see something different. I knew it was wrong. When I went to college, I learned world history and different histories, but it was nobody making me learn that stuff. I had to learn it myself. Because college was different from actually elementary school, and middle schools, and high school. So
it's more in depth.
Yeah, and you get more well-rounded.
Right.
And I went to different colleges.
So some schools just taught the same thing over and over. Just more of the same thing over and over. As you got older in high school, like middle school, kindergarten, middle school to high school, but it basically was the same thing over and over. And when you get to college and stuff, you get to learn about other things that happen in the world with other races and things of that nature. So, yeah.
From kindergarten to fifth grade, you don't have a choice.
Right.
You have to take in whatever they're giving you, and you have to obey and learn, because you're not given a choice to explore your own opinions and stuff until you get to high school and then to college. So doing that is absurd.
But you do have the one little kid, or that one student, or one or two or three students that be like, this ain't what my mom and daddy told me.
And I learned different religions. I learned Jehovah's Witness religion, Baptist religion, different forms of Christianity, non-denominational. So I learned different forms of religion. So, and as I studied some of the Muslim stuff and people. So me learning these things and learning a lot about Jehovah's Witnesses and Christianity, different forms of Christianity, Baptist and whatnot, I knew there was a difference in stuff. And the Bibles are actually different. The words are different. Not just the words itself, but the meaning of the different stuff. So I had the knowledge of learning this as I was growing up. So learning this and going to school, I knew that there was a lot of wrong. And a lot of the stuff that's in the Bible, you're not going to like this. A lot of the stuff in the Bible is wrong. It's wrong. And you got to have enough common sense to know, discern what was put in and what was not. They say, well, you got to take the whole Bible you can take the whole Bible or don't take the Bible. You can't take out pieces of stuff. There's a lot of churches that take pieces and whatnot. And I understand that is wrong because you're preaching on certain stuff. But then I come to think about it now, how could that be wrong if I'm preaching on certain stuff instead of the whole Bible when I know the whole Bible is wrong? But I was learning for so many years, and I even said it just now, for 2 seconds ago. I'm saying it was wrong because it's stuck in my head.
Not the whole Bible.
Well, a lot of stuff in the Bible is wrong. Yeah.
I didn't say none of it was wrong.
You gotta have certain, but they tell you not to question the Bible. They tell you whatever you preach. When you preach do not question the word. Do not question the stuff. Now, that's against how we learn stuff. We learn stuff by seeking knowledge and questioning it so we can understand it. But if you tell us to do the opposite, do not question, do not ask questions, just go with what you hear. That's not learning. You just taking whatever they said. And the Bible also speaks on learning for your own understanding. That means I'm listening to the word, but then I got to decipher it as myself, discernment, by reading it myself. So that's a whole different situation. I know probably ruffle some feathers, but this is why I'm not accustomed. I no longer get accustomed to the traditional ways of religion and stuff because I know and understand to go against my way of thinking, just to go with your belief, it'll be wrong. It's not a good because every church is different. A Baptist church is different from a Holiness church, different from not enough church, different from Methodist church, different from they all got different beliefs. It all has a base. The base is the same throughout all Christianity, but the way, the traditions, and everything is totally different. And if you don't follow their traditions, traditional ways, then you are wrong and cast out. So that's just my part of saying on that. So, and they say, people hate to say, hear that the Bible is wrong. Yeah, your Bible is wrong. Yeah. Your Bible is wrong. It's contradictional. It's wrong because throughout the time periods, people keep adding peace, putting the piece in, adding piece, putting piece in. Then when they try to make it to a different variation of understanding to make it more clearer, they change the verbiage and the words in it to make it sound like that for today's time period. But if you look back in your Bibles, those Bibles are set for the time periods and those time periods or days that it was actually in. So meanings, words meant different stuff. One word may mean differently. It's going to mean totally different from what we say it today. But they changed the word to make it understandable for people today, which is not corresponds to the meaning of that time period. In order to understand what the correspondence means at that time period, you got to do deep research. You got to do deep research into the history of that time period, understanding what the meaning the words meant in those time periods. And people don't do that. I had to do that because I had different Bibles. I also had different history stuff that I learned the research, the history and the time periods of those words was in, and they had different meanings and different stuff. So I'm gonna tell you that your Bibles are wrong. I know you're not gonna like that. Your Bibles are wrong. All right. Let's go to the next thing. What do you want to say that? And you did hear me right when I said the Bibles are wrong.
I heard you.
Yeah, you said it.
That's true.
Not the whole, huh?
that's what you take. Like you say, everybody has to decipher everything for themselves.
I did a lot of research on it.
That's your take.
The Bibles are wrong. All right. The next day from CNN, according to CNN, Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres and her wife moved to England to get away from this new
Trump era.
Trump era that we're about to go in.
They like just left the country. They say, heck no, we not putting up with this.
Right.
We not about to go through that. I still want to know, like, I want them to like speak out and say like the exact reason why they left. That's hilarious.
Well, they left because they didn't want to be part of this new 4-year Trump era. And they're not the only ones that left. There's many people who left the country.
Well, let's say I'm going back to Cali, but that's still
There's
Trump
many,
era.
yeah, there's many people who left the country to get away from this. A lot of people left during the election time period, so they won't be around the election time period to do a getaway. Then I would assume most of them came back, but a lot of people left the country just to go away from it. And if I didn't have a young child who's going to school, and had the funds, I would suggest for me, my wife, and kids, we go move to a different country too for 4 years. I mean, I lived out of the country. You see, people say, "Why don't you go? Then go ahead and move the country." Hell, I lived out of the country for 4 years. Mm-hmm. So there's nothing. That's nothing to say. Well, then go ahead and move out. Fuck, I could. People could do it. It's not a problem to do that.
Right.
People do it all the time. Move out of the country for years and they come back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In fact, Eve. Did you know Eve don't even live in the States? She's come to work in the States. She live out there overseas with her family.
Where's she at?
I don't want to. I want to say England, but in Europe sometime. But I can't be sure.
That she would go to Europe.
But she don't. A lot of people don't live. This because they in the States working and stuff. A lot of Americans don't even live in the States. They live in our country already. So.
That's cool.
All right.
It's like ride out, fly out, and ride out.
Right. The next one
going to Nigeria.
From CNN. Linda McMahon, the co-star, the co-founder of the WWE, I think the WWE, the wrestler. Linda McMahon is married to the McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
She's running. She will be running the Department of Education.
He what?
She will be running the Department of Education. Now, a person has no experience of education at all, and she's definitely, she's been on her show a lot of times. That's a show, the wrestling show. So she will be in charge of Department of Education for all of our children.
Wow.
This is also another. It's a real life stuff.
Papa, who are these people?
This is a real life stuff that's in these events, in these different events that's happening right now until we get to January 20th.
That's crazy.
So I guess we're going to do Bible study and wrestling in class. Yeah?
Well, the wrestling team should definitely get extra funding.
Well, the wrestling team in schools are different from the wrestling team on the TV show.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, just because it's wrestling and that's
Right.
a family like life.
Right.
Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon, they even have a daughter. So I forgot what her name was. I think her name was like Vicky or something. But yeah, because she used to date Triple H. So
Right.
Mary was married to Triple H. But anyway, yeah, like the wrestling program should get funded in all schools. Top tier. Nice uniforms, headsets, headgear.
Also, according to CNN,
New rules.
on this event list going to January
Oh my
20th,
goodness.
Survivor 2025, an experiment was taken to see if an AI robot can command other robots as if it was a human commands.
Not the iRobot.
AI robot. So what they did was,
With the IA in front of it.
so what they did was, in the room, and they recorded everything. And I saw the video, or the show. So there's a group of working robots that actually do work, labor robots. There's a group, a row full of robots was in there online, in the line. And then the AI robot went in there and talked to the other robots and says, leave work with me, follow me. And it took them, he kept saying it for a few minutes, then till they all caught on and said, follow me, and then leave work. And then the AI robot turned around and went the opposite direction. And then slowly the other robots started following him almost out the door, but they made sure that it didn't go, they made it safe. They made sure they didn't go out the door, out of the building, because they'll have security and stuff. So the AI robot can control other robots.
Oh Lord.
To make them do what it says to do, as if it was a human, which is command. So this is actually events that's happening right now. While we still going to Survivor 2025. What do you think about that?
Every time I hear something about it, I just think about the movie iRobot. And then all these new AI movies. And iRobot was just an I. Now you got the artificial intelligence.
No, actually, the iRobot, Vicky was the AI programming who controlled the other robots.
What about that one robot?
What one robot?
The one that, like, all the other robots was there, but it was that one robot was just by himself, and then...
Because he had other stuff controlling him to get him separate from other control. The AI, Vicky, controlled all the robots. That's why all the robots, they had to destroy, that's why they had to get rid of Vicky. The big machine.
Yeah, but it was still that one robot that was doing his own thing. Like a regular human being. That's what I'm saying.
Alright, so...
That's crazy.
According to WNBF News, new updates about Alpha Genesis. The facility that had the escape monkeys, it's called Alpha Genesis. A whistleblower speaks on the misconduct of these monkeys in the facility. Now, they don't tell any specifics on the misconduct, but they said there was some misconduct. Now, again, this is part of this events that's happening right now. Now, what kind of misconduct would you have on monkeys?
You seen Caesar? You see plenty of they
doing stuff to them that's supposed to be done, doing different,
shocking them for no reason,
right? Doing different
and things like that,
right? So
they got upset. Caesar said, well, he said no for the other thing, but yeah.
So we still don't know what things they were doing with these monkeys, what they have, if they have anything, and what is going on. It's also happening right now in a series of events. Now, they said 35 out of 43 monkeys were recaptured. 35 out of 43 monkeys were recaptured so far.
But I thought some of them had died.
35 out of 43 monkeys were recaptured. This is the updates as of WNBF News. So we ever got different information about the different monkeys. They're not telling the whole story.
Right. And they keep changing it up.
Right.
They're changing up the number.
Right.
How many monkeys were there?
And what would they be treated for? What do they have? You know what I'm saying?
And
so
who planned to escape?
Alright, also
Caesar.
according to NBC Nightly with Lester Holt, President Biden is working on a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah. They're working on that deal right now. Hopefully, trying to get the deal done before the new for the transition that's happening right now. Trying to get the deal done so we can get get hostages out of Gaza. They're making it hard to get, they don't want to release the hostages out of Gaza and whatnot. But there's something he's working on right now. It's a ceasefire deal. So that may come to play before Trump goes in office. Before the actual day that the movie starts. At the same time, President-elect Trump threatens to give higher tariffs, that's taxes, to China, Mexico, and Canada, which are our biggest traders, biggest people we do trade with. China, Mexico, and Canada. He's threatening to, the first day in office, he's going to give high tariffs to them. Now, one thing y'all don't understand, y'all got to be in office to get us lower costs on stuff. Now, if he gives higher tariffs, if he goes through with this threat to tax them higher on trade goods, it's going to cause more costs to trade stuff in and out for services, and that cost has to go somewhere. That means the companies have to take in the cost. Now, when the companies take the cost in, who do you think is going to pay for that cost? They're going to go to the customers. They're going to have to pay the cost of the higher cost of expenses. Right. That means
another inflation.
Another inflation, actually worse. Higher foods, higher items, higher everything. So he's threatening them on a personal vendetta to threaten them because he wants to carry out this thing. But if he does what he say he's going to do in these threats, this is not allegedly. If he threatened them and it happens carried out on the first day, our cost of everything will go higher.
And you know who they're gonna blame for that, right? The previous.
They're gonna blame the previous administration. However, costs do not go anywhere. Either costs will get less or get higher. Someone has to pay the expenses. Right. Companies get the expenses. The expenses gonna go into the products, which we gotta pay for higher cost for goods. And that's for everything. Food, everything.
Yeah, groceries.
That we do business with them
eggs, milk.
And also, it would hit they said it would hit the automobile company hard because most of our parts come overseas. So, they would be hit hard, our automobiles. So, everybody who want them lower prices, I don't know how you thought that was going to happen. But again, I'm only here to report the information, give you events that's about to happen for
we tried to warn y'all.
Survivor 2025. All right.
Oh Lord.
How you feel?
I'm distraught. I want to move.
Not to mention, they're gonna cut a lot of our what do you call it? Social Security and all that kind of stuff. And
Social Security,
food stamp, all the kind of
fundings,
cut all the different fundings.
All them government funding.
So there's more expenses and less way of actually paying for them.
They promise they're gonna hire them, but they can't hire them until they do something with the tariffs of the country. So there's no way it's gonna get they said they was gonna lower them, but ain't no way they're gonna be able to lower them with all this going on.
Now we don't know if he's gonna carry out with this threat until when?
January 20th, 2025.
In this new movie fictitious movie, horror film, reality show, action thriller, mainly horror, called Surviving 2025. That's a reality. That's going to be our reality.
You heard it here first.
Right here. Straight Hating Podcast.
We're coming soon.
All right, let's get to some shout outs.
All right, let's go.
Shout out to Gil Marlon Mose 555 from TikTok.
All right, Gil Marlon Mose.
Shout out to K Sam from TikTok.
All right, K Sam. Thank you. Thank y'all.
Shout out to Joanne Yoho from TikTok.
All right, yo-ho.
Shout out to Willie Barnes from TikTok.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out to Barrier from TikTok.
All right, Barrier.
Shout out to Lewis from TikTok.
All right, Luis.
Shout out It's Baby Miko from TikTok.
Hey.
Shout out to Christopher McKenzie from TikTok.
What's up?
Shout out to Kevin Bruce 949 from TikTok.
All right, thank you.
Shout out Cookie from TikTok.
All right, Cookie, thank you.
Shout out Pretty and Pregnant from TikTok.
All right, Pretty and Pregnant, we see you again. Thank you.
Shout out Eric from TikTok.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Shout out at Maria.ella from TikTok.
Thank you, thank you.
Shout out Pansy_Deer_20634 from IG.
All right, Pansy dear.
Shout out Tara Gay 80888 from IG.
All right, thank you.
Now, if you didn't hear your name today, you will hear your name on the next upcoming episode. I have a whole list. We have a whole list of people to do shout outs with, but we're going to do a little bit at a time for each episode. So we break it down as they come, and we put it on, and we give you your shout outs. So if you haven't heard your name yet, you will hear it.
That's right.
Stay tuned. You will hear it.
Keep watching.
Keep liking, commenting, sharing, corresponding to whatever we have on TikTok.
That's right.
On Facebook, IG, and any other source stuff. Make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, and also press the like button. Put your comments in.
Put the comments in. We'd like to hear what you have to say, negative or positive.
Negative or positive. You know, y'all need to do something. We had a negative response like a few months ago, just only once, saying y'all terrible. He didn't have any information behind it, so I don't know if he meant y'all terrible as hosts or our show was terrible, or it was talking about sports at the time, but we was terrible because I was promoting Baltimore team, so it says y'all terrible.
We probably was talking about the Baltimore Ravens.
So I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm thinking he's talking about sports because it was one of the sports clips. So I have no idea. So, but anything.
Comment back and let us know what you meant.
Do the comments. You know what I'm saying? I want it all. Good comments back. All publicity is good publicity to me. Just don't try to take me down. Because I don't care. So. Alright, you ready to do what we came here to do?
Well, let's go.
Let's do what we came here to do.
What we came here to do.
Here's a recap of week 12.
Alright.
12 weeks out of 18.
It was a good week for everybody.
The regular season, 12 weeks, regular season. Alright.
12.
I call this one, the Browns beat them stealing ass, cheating ass spoilers, 24-19.
Wow.
And I said 27-25, but it was 24-19.
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
The next one I didn't call. The Titans beat the Texans 32-27.
Not Texas #1 team.
She said it here. You heard it right here first. On straight head, she said Texas #1 team.
I said not.
You know, yeah, see, she said it. She even admitted it.
Texas.
Y'all heard it.
Now, that's his quote.
Y'all haven't heard it.
I'm just repeating what he said.
You know what I'm saying?
I disagree all day, every day.
The next one I called, the Vikings beat the Bears 30-27.
That's right.
And I said 24-17.
Okay.
The next one I called, kind of.
It's not.
But there's a question mark on that one because I was correct. Both the Dallas Cowgirls and the DC Commodores do suck.
That was a good game.
They do suck. However, the Cowgirls beat the Commodores 34-26.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
So, I guess I'm still right. Did I get the point for that too? Still? No?
You don't get a point for daggone disrespecting us.
So I'm getting a point for that?
No.
Alright, so that was a Kaiser point for me. Alright, but I'm still good.
The Cowboys won. Duh.
I'm still good though. Alright, the next one I called, the Dolphins beat the Patriots 34-15. And I said 18-14.
You was close for the Patriots.
Right. The next one I called, the Kansas City Chiefs beat those Carolina Pussycats 30-27.
Oh, snap. They had 27 with the Chiefs?
And it was close as hell.
They had 27 with the Chiefs?
I said 27-14.
Because they always get 14.
But they got, the Chiefs won by 3 points
They almost got like
against
two
the
extra
Pussycats.
They almost got 4 touchdowns in the game.
Yo,
they hyped. They might be something to start with next year.
I was not expecting that. I'm sure they wasn't either. But damn.
Dang, 27.
27.
Y'all won by just getting 27.
Yeah, y'all did good, man.
How many points we had got?
We passed yours. We ain't go back to yours again?
You didn't say the points.
I did.
How much we win by?
So we go back to yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Cowgirls won 34-26. They beat the DC Commodores.
I just wanted you to
34-26.
Our listeners out there. That's all.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Reason why I said that both teams suck because Cowgirls.
Because you're a hater.
Well, the Cowgirls are finished for the season, and then the Commodores.
We got one more game to win. That's on Thanksgiving.
Which is going to destroy Thanksgiving. Anyway, the next one I didn't call. The Buccaneers beat the Giants 30-7. But guess what? The Giants are coming back on Thanksgiving. So the next one I did call. The next one I did.
Look at my face.
The next one I did call. The Lions beat the Colts 24-6. And I said 28-27. I thought it'd be a better game.
Nah, I told you like.
The next one I called.
Not them deed.
The Broncos beat the Raiders 29-19. And I said 21-17. The next one I called. The Seahawks beat the Cardinals 16-6. And I said 25-23. I thought it would have been a better game too, but it wasn't. The next one I didn't call. The Packers beat the 49ers 38-10. That's crazy, but that's cheese.
What's up, 49ers?
You can't play the cheese heads. The cheese heads did their thing.
Shoot, y'all playing like us.
The next one I didn't call.
What's up, Purdy?
The Eagles beat the Rams 37-20.
Rams, y'all had one job.
Come on, Rams. I just knew the Rams had this one. But we'll do that thing. We'll do that thing. Because next one I did call. The mighty Baltimore Ravens beat the Los Angeles Chargers 30-23, and I said 32-28.
That was a whack game.
That game was on point.
That game was so whack.
Yo.
I went to sleep 3 times. I was trying to stay up.
Listen.
So I could pick, but they didn't even give me that.
I got handed to the Chargers. Their quarterback was throwing those balls, man, and they was catching them like, man, like, damn. But guess what?
First,
they couldn't stop.
Herbert was doing his thing at first, but then
They couldn't stop.
Herbert ran out of gas.
They couldn't stop King Henry. And then Dan Shannon couldn't stop Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson did his thing and got the football touchdown.
Yeah, King Henry and Saquon, they up there for the running for
Flowers.
running backs.
They all did their thing, man. Yo.
They making marks, and I'm gonna need Saquon to sit down somewhere.
Yo, we doing that thing, yo. The
You're
mighty Baltimore Ravens. Cuckoo!
But that's why Daddy should have got King Henry, because that joker was out there stiff arming everybody.
Yo, he was
like,
bam!
He was like, move! Get out the way! And I'm like,
bam!
I'm like, dang, dog, he ain't got to do it like that. Back to back. He's like, oh, you want some too?
She loved it. She loved it.
I'm like, because Henry's supposed to be with us.
She loved it. I'm telling you.
Ravens.
That game was off the chain. I'm telling you.
Oh
She loved it. She loved it.
I didn't let no Ravens, but Henry was showing up and showing up.
Okay, it's on Ravens.
He's on the Dallas Cowboys. He wanted to play for the Cowboys, which we probably pick him up next year because we're going to offer him a nice little lump sum.
Overall, this was a great week of football for everyone.
Got that money.
This is a great week of football for everyone.
Yay, for everybody.
For the 12th week, I have 8 out of 13 rights.
Oh,
with only 4 wrong. And 1 question. So, bringing my average around 66-70% for the week. So, if y'all stayed with me on y'all bets, y'all made some money.
Underdog, fantasy.
Cut about 10%, 5%. You know what I mean? So I take 2%. Set a
sister 1 because I be helping them out.
You know what I mean? Set
I need 1%.
Here's my week 13 prediction.
I know how this is gonna go.
Thursday, November 28th. It's gonna be 3 games. 3 games played on Thanksgiving Day, Turkey Day. When you get filled up eating food and get bored watching TV.
You would not get bored. Nobody gets bored on Thanksgiving. No, but haters.
Now,
I'd be mad because we play every Thanksgiving.
The Lions will beat the Bears 28-14.
It might be a little high. Let's say 28-20.
The New York Giants will beat the Dallas Cowgirls 21-14.
That ain't gonna happen. Lies.
The Packers will beat the Dolphins 27-14.
I hope that ain't the end game, because that's gonna be a boring game.
Shit, it's gonna be boring after the Lions beat the damn Bears.
No.
The rest is like, damn, you know.
Well, you're right, because the Giants, the Giants, it's gonna be like, you might as well give us 34-6.
Who?
Dallas over the Giants.
Oh, hell no.
You know that's really your team. I don't know why you be sitting up here talking about you a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Giants.
You's a Giants fan. You's a Giants fan.
Giants.
You's a Swiss-sided rider, and everybody knows it.
Listen, Giants gonna kick that ass. Root for the Giants, baby.
You can root for them all you want to.
Root for the Giants. And on Friday, it's only 1 game. The Chefs will beat the Raiders 21-17. Yeah, nobody gonna watch that game Friday. Yeah. That's Friday.
Everybody gonna be eating leftovers and going to bed early.
You know what I'm saying? We tired. You know what I'm saying? So.
Prepare for the weekend.
On Sunday, the majority of the games gonna play December 1st. Texans, number 1 team, will beat the Jaguars 32-21. The Colts will beat the Patriots 24-17. The Chargers will beat the Falcons 30-21. The Seahawks will beat the Jets 27-14. The Tennessee Titans will beat the DC Commodores 32-26. I think the DC Commodores are done for the season too.
Me too.
First,
y'all had a good run.
Yeah, the Cowgirls fell off first. Now DC Commodores. And then Giants can still do their thing. Right, but they got to take down the Shekels, so.
Whatever, this is not my division this year.
This is not her year. They always talk about, this is my year.
Man, you said the same thing, and you don't never go nowhere.
The Bengals will beat the Squealers.
The championship division.
The Bengals, a division game, will beat the Squealers 28-27. I think it's going to be a tough game, but Bengals got to pull it off. Come on, Bengals.
That would be interesting. Is Russell going to be the quarterback?
Ah, shit.
Russell, Sierra's man. Russell.
Come on, Bengals. Come on, Bengals. I'm sorry, Sierra.
Russell.
Hey, Sierra.
Sierra, see how she
talk. You gotta talk to Russell. Tell him slow it down.
Slow it down. I'm pretty sure she done told him that plenty of times. How many kids they got?
I don't want to imagine. I don't want to see that vision.
Your girlfriend and Russell sitting in the tree.
The next one, the Vikings will beat the Cardinals 28-16.
No. Stop. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Look, she's so confused.
No, because I'm about to say, don't do my daddy team, because you always against them. I was shocked.
You just so
I was shocked.
in there by saying, don't do my daddy's team, that you don't pay attention to nothing I say.
Because you always doing my daddy team, so I didn't expect there to be a twist.
The Rams will beat the New Orleans Saints 32-17. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will beat the Carolina Pussycats 26-18. I'm giving them 18 this time since they're past the 14 mark a couple of times.
Oh, that's nothing. So you try to
Carolina
put it in the middle,
Pussycats,
try to put an average.
18. They should get 18.
21.
Yeah, so
21.
Tampa Bay. It was hard to call because I don't care about Tampa Bay Buccaneers either. But that's Carolina Pussycats. I don't know where to go with that one. So I mean,
They're trying to win.
So
like everybody else.
Hey.
I feel y'all. Do y'all.
And then at 4:25 p.m.
Oh my God.
The mighty Baltimore Ravens will beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh wait.
32-26.
Is this happy news? I don't even know what this is.
You gotta be happy because you want the Eagles to be beaten.
You gotta get the job done.
Now you gotta go for the Baltimore Ravens. You gotta go for the Ravens because the Eagles gotta go down.
I need y'all to get the job done.
Or you go for the Baltimore Ravens.
No, I just need y'all to.
Or you go for the Baltimore Ravens. Take a call.
I'm not gonna be in there like.
Take a call.
I'm not saying a
Take a call.
Bird flu.
Mighty Baltimore Ravens. She gotta go with us. You know what I'm saying? She gotta have a Raven jersey on and everything.
That's some.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not true. That ain't gonna happen.
She got to go with us.
That only happened one time, and I pray that never happened again. Cause I was.
She got to go with us.
I was so infected. I almost couldn't even go to work the next day.
The next
that
one.
Never happened again.
The Bills within the night beating the 49ers 42-17.
49ers are playing. That look like it's possible.
Right.
Don't sound like some sound like you might be like.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, put your money on me. I'm telling y'all.
Like
y'all about to get paid. Y'all about to get paid.
You sound like you might be what? 10 out of 11? Just got one wrong.
On Monday.
Just that one.
December 2nd.
I hate one.
There's only one game. The Broncos will beat the Browns.
Come on now.
32-28.
That ain't gonna happen.
Come on, Broncos.
Browns gonna win that.
Come on, Broncos.
Let's go, Browns. What can Brown do to you? I do for you.
Brown, I was with you the other day, but it's time for the Broncos. You're
gonna be with them and against them.
Broncos in my division. I need them to get beat.
So sometimes you're on their side and then sometimes you're not.
They're playing against the Squillers.
So you cheer for them and everything?
When they going for against the Squillers.
So you was like, yes, Brown, let's go, make that touchdown.
They went for the Squillers.
So you really don't know who your team is?
I know who my team is.
I don't think so.
In fact, they beat the Squillers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Browns, you did your thing, baby. You did your thing. Woo. Now it's time for the lose. All right. All right. So that's all we got for that one. And we moving right along pretty smooth. I took out the politics, but no politics tonight. It's coming for the holiday season, so
yeah. The
next time y'all see us, it's gonna be after Thanksgiving. I bet it's good for us. So everything, situation and stuff is gonna be about Thanksgiving holiday.
Okay. Here we go.
Thanksgiving holiday. So
I know it's gonna be some shenanigans.
You think so?
We'll see. Let's go.
Shenanigans for me? Mm-hmm. No, that's the topic. Thanksgiving holiday.
Okay. Let's go.
So how's the shenanigans?
We about to find out.
What do you look? I mean, are you looking forward? You looking forward to Thanksgiving holiday?
Yes, I am.
What are you looking for? I mean, what are you looking towards?
To spend the time with family, get some good laughs in, getting some good memories, eating some good food, and bringing my butt back home and getting some good rest.
What they say? That part. That part. people saying that. That's a girly thing.
Yeah,
That
like
part.
that part.
Do guys say that? That part? Some guys do say it, don't they?
Yes.
No, I hope they don't say that.
Them guys say it.
Okay. Hopefully in 2025 we can actually say what they are, what we're talking about.
Them part though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Thanksgiving, man. I mean, I'm not a holiday person. You know what I'm saying? Holiday to me, it's just like, it's probably for spending time with family and stuff and all that stuff, but you should do that. You should be doing that all year round. You know what I'm saying? And contacting your family members and all that. So, holidays to me, it's not a special thing because, first of all, you're spending too much money. Then you end up being broke right afterwards. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to spend that much money.
But the reason why I like the family get together like that because most people and most business, like average businesses, like Unitedly, or how you say that word, most businesses give people those certain days off. So mostly the majority of the world have that day off. So if everybody got that day off, it gives the whole family time to spend together.
Why can't you just chill and relax though?
What do you mean chill and relax? You can't chill and relax. You can do whatever you want to do.
But you gotta travel to go spend time with
That's for the people
other family members.
That's for the people that want to go and spend time with their family members because they know certain family members are going to be there.
Okay, I'm not against it.
And they miss that certain family
I'm
member.
not against it. I'm just not.
Especially the ones that you grew up with.
I'm just not.
Everybody just busy.
It's not a big thing.
Taking care of themselves, their home and work. So it's a time where everybody can get together. Nobody don't have to work. Most of the people that are. So it's that day that they can all come together.
I guess if you use it for positive, that's good. But you know,
I mean, why would you use it for negative?
I mean, people still get robbed. There's still gonna be thefts. Thefts can go up.
Hopefully, that ain't gonna be at your home.
If you taking them plane rides, they already said on the news that planes. If you parking your car at the airports, parking your car at the airports, the rides and thefts are increasing within the last couple of days, so they'll increase even more.
Yeah, this that time of season. It's always around
on Thanksgiving Day. It's gonna be more snow and more rain on the East Coast.
It's gonna be a lot of rain, so if y'all driving, please be careful.
A lot of rain and snow on the East Coast. So if you driving someplace and traveling, that means you driving in bad weather. So I don't see the point in leaving your comfort of your home to go traveling.
Well, in that matter, I mean, why would you want to risk your safety? Your family wouldn't want you to risk your safety. Majority of the family members, they'll understand because like they wouldn't want you to get out there on the road and like tragically get into an accident or something just trying to come see them. You know, they want to see you, but they don't want you to get hurt.
But it's going to be pouring down rain everywhere. If it's not raining, it's going to be snowing on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes, and hopefully it's not pouring down rain here, but at the same time...
Oh, it's going to be pouring down here.
Hopefully it's not pouring down when we travel.
So think it's not going to rain for us.
Yeah.
Even though the news said it on
the
Thanksgiving
news is not
Day.
always right. These are their predictions.
It's going to be snowing and raining.
These are their predictions. Sometimes they say it's going to snow and it's going to be a big one and it's only like a drizzle. You never know. God might say differently.
In the northern part, it's going to be snowing. In the southern part, it's going to be raining like hell.
But not on 378.
Well, you got to get to 378. We don't live on 378.
Exactly. We got to travel.
So we're going to travel in the rain to get to the
maybe 501. We're going to non-rain. And then it might rain while we're there. And then when we get ready to leave, it's going to start raining again until we get back home.
Alright, so for those people...
I'm the weather woman.
Please be safe out there. Please protect your family. Don't go to jail because you're not getting nothing until Monday.
Right.
That part comes in, right? That part.
That part,
right.
Say it again?
No. I just heard it in my ear.
You gotta say that part.
I heard it in my ear like somebody would say that at that point. You know what I'm saying?
You know how to use it. You be using it all the time.
You a damn liar. just hear this shit all the time. I know when they say it, they're gonna say this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nothing to say about Thanksgiving, man. Just don't. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it.
We ain't even at Christmas.
I'd rather just stay at home, though.
Yeah, I hear the Christmas episode. It's gonna be bah humbug.
I just want to stay at home, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we gonna see family and friends and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? The holidays, man. So shit.
Yeah, the shenanigans.
That don't mean see. I'm not a bad person. I love y'all.
I'm not a bad person.
People. I just.
That's what Trump said.
See, you're in the comfort of your home. I want to be in comfort of my home.
You need to put comfort in the home almost every day.
You damn straight, 'cause it's my home.
I know, but you can make a home away from home.
Go to visit somebody is not my home.
Yeah. My mama house is my home.
You know, I go visit people. I love visiting people. You know what I'm saying? I love visiting people. I don't like staying there. I want to go. When I get there, you know, I'm like.
You ready to leave?
I'm like, listen, you know, I came.
It'd be like a countdown. It'd be like 10, 9.
I came. I see. I came. I see. I conquered. You know what's left to do? Let me leave. You know what I'm saying? Can I go?
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
Listen, I made a trip, right?
Take a picture.
Okay.
Memory.
All right. So, hey,
go.
hugs and kisses. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, but we just got here.
Shit. You know.
I am a lingerer. That ain't even a word, but I'm gonna make it a word. I am a lingerer. Lingerer. I am a person who like to linger a little bit when I get around my family, so I kind of make it like a little bit like unexcited.
I mean, it's nothing like your own.
I like to stay a little bit too long. I mean, not stay over my welcome, but like a little bit too long because like I be seeing my mommy and like my sisters and stuff, and she live out of state and stuff, and we just be around each other and stuff, and it's just like I don't want to leave y'all, but I have a family that we gotta go.
Hey, but listen, but it's nothing like being in your own home and then you use your own bathroom. You know, I use it when I want to. I'm comfortable in my bathroom.
That's true. But do you use the bathroom all day long?
So, you're not gonna know when you need to use it, especially. Say you go out there. Say you go to someone. Say you go to someone's house. First of all, it's distance, right? It's a distance, and then around the corner, right? It's a distance. Okay.
Stop at a store and pee.
And then now you got to talk about the store, use the bathroom and stuff. Then you get there.
We know who be on the top of the lot.
You're gonna be there at the place, the person's house and whatnot. Then you eat and whatnot. You don't know when you're gonna eat. You gotta wait and whatnot. You gotta have a conversation.
You know when
you probably got play space and shit.
You gonna eat when you eat.
Shit. And then you can't just leave right then and there. After you finish, you can't just say let's go.
Yes, you can, but
we won't.
Because of me.
I would be okay doing that because it's like go to a restaurant. You go to a restaurant, you sit down and eat, then you finish, put the shit together, and you go. That's visiting. I visit restaurants all the time.
And they bathrooms.
Probably the bathrooms because I'm on the way back home. See, here's the thing. Now, after you eat, now you linger around a little bit. Everybody looking at each other. You know that everybody said, let's go ahead and go home. But people thinking, but no, we can't go home right away. You look in their face, like, no, we can't go home right away. It don't look bad. Let me stay a few more minutes. And then now you gotta use the bathroom, right? So now I gotta wait. Either use the bathroom there or just wait. Then I gotta wait for, I don't know how long I'm gonna wait. And then I gotta take the long ass ride back. And then it's like, it's not comfortable. It's not peaceful. It's not the same.
I hear you, and I hear your concerns.
If I go to a restaurant, I'm going in for a task.
Yeah, but
go
you eat so fast.
Order my food. It's time. Let's go.
Other people tell me to digest their food.
Let's go.
You make me feel like I'm back in in the army.
Let me tell you what Tasha meant. She go to a restaurant and eat.
I need to let my food digest before I be trying to move.
First of all,
he want me to move with a belly full. Like my belly is full. Let my food digest.
We're full. We ate. There's people coming in, going out, whatever. They need the table. I already paid the damn bill.
We ain't pay for no 10 minutes.
I already paid the bill.
That's a 30-minute sit to eat.
I already paid the bill, so why am I still sitting there? I already paid the bill.
Because your food got to digest. It gets your laughter on.
It can digest it, then you know, lounge.
And enjoy the time together, because when you come back to the house, boom, boom, spread out like roaches. Everybody separated all over again.
You can't lounge at the damn restaurant.
Yes, you can.
Because people got to need to use that table. I'm not buying nothing else.
I'm tipping, ain't it?
I already paid.
If I'm tipping, I'm sitting. And most of the time we tip higher than the percentage even say tip. So I'm sitting. I'm sitting for at least about 5 to 10 minutes.
It's a problem. See, you gotta at least know when to go.
And I do know when to go, but I don't want to be sitting up there getting up like I'm pregnant, talking about, oh Lord, let my food digest a little bit. Let me finish my daggone drink.
I already paid the bill. It's time to go.
Yeah, but everybody ain't finished when you finish.
This ain't no bar.
Yeah, but not everybody finish when you finish.
No bar, you don't gotta go no place.
You be eating so fast, like you waiting. You the last person in line, and you don't get your food, but the drill sergeant right behind you. As soon as the drill sergeant finish, you got to get up and leave, but you ain't even finished your food yet. That's how he be making me feel.
You got people coming in the door that need a table.
Like
we sitting there, not eating, and then people need a table.
It's so many other people in there. Let them get their butt up. They been sitting down for 40 minutes.
The waiters and waitresses.
Let them get up.
The waiters and the waitresses looking at you like, okay, y'all need anything else? Like,
and I might need something else.
Let's go.
Bring me some more bread.
I pay the bill. I ain't gonna pay nothing else after the bill.
You ain't got to pay nothing else. That's why we go to buffets. I'm supposed to eat all I can eat.
Yeah, that's why you full.
But I don't know if I'm full yet, because you ain't let the stuff I ate digest. I got to digest it on the ride home, and then I'm passing gas like crazy.
You ate your ass off.
Because I had to eat so fast.
You couldn't finish the food that's on the table.
No.
Then you just want to sit down and watch. You sit down and just want to take your time drinking and sip. That's why when you go home, you sit down, sip and drink. You relax. You gotta go nowhere. But everybody, next time you see us, it'll be hopeful to God. You know, we're blessed to see you guys after the holidays.
Yes.
Yeah, we do this again. Right now, we're gonna say, please be careful, be safe.
Please.
One time, po,
have
12,
may God bless
whatever y'all call them, they're out there.
Drive the speed limit, y'all. They out there. Don't be like me.
They are out there.
Because I know how to look forward and backwards and on the side for the popo. I can spot the popo a mile away. Y'all ain't ready for that yet. So don't drive like me.
Okay, that's a wrap on this episode, but I want to recommend 5 movies and shows to watch and not to watch. You got any?
No, but I do want to check out Gladiator 2. And I want to see Wicked because I like musicals. He don't really like musicals like that. He hate them.
Only musicals I like is The Wiz and The Wizard of Oz. And The Wiz, because you know it's Michael Jackson.
He's on down the road.
And then you got The Wizard of Oz because you grew up watching, and then
somewhere over the rainbow.
I don't want to hear that part though.
Which part you want to hear? We represent the
Lollipop
Kids. The Lollipop Kids.
Or Ease Them Down there. Or now The Wiz, you can listen to the whole thing, boy. They get down, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I'm not really about I ain't really about no musicals. But that's all. I don't really got no movies and stories to do.
But since you're speaking of the Wiz, the Wiz is as old as I am. The Wiz was produced in 1978. So y'all do that math.
Well, with that being said,
50, y'all.
Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast. Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll give you a shout out on the next upcoming episode.
That's right.
Don't forget to check out my online apparel store called Straight Hating Fashion and More.
Check us out.
Go to straighthatingfashionandmore.com. That's straighthatingfashionandmore.com. Thank you for watching or listening, depending on what platform you're currently using.
Thank you.
Follow my podcast on straighthating.castles.com for video podcasts. and Straight Hating Podcast at buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. I'm also on Spotify, YouTube, and several other platforms. Make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, please, and press the like button.
Press that like button. Press that like button.
Here's my co-host, Tasha.
I'm Tasha Mag, holla back. When you say my name, make sure you say it completely. That's Tasha Chicka Chicka Mag, holla back.
I'm your host, AC. Talk to you later. Peace
out, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Turkey Day.
Happy Thanksgiving and Turkey Day. Say ham.
Happy Thanksgiving and Turkey
Ham
Day.
Day.
Peace.
Oh, I hope my uncle makes some fried barbecue. Ham. And turkey. Let's go.
Y'all be safe out there.
Please be safe.
Be
Happy
safe.
Thanksgiving.